Also, can we just talk about what kind of retard buys a snow globe in the airport?
Okay, so hold on. So in my defense,
Was it-
With the steady nuts,
So
you're
Was
right.
it $35?
So here's the thing.
Who's
In my
spinning-
defense, right?
What are you doing? Get out of here.
Douche.
You're a douche. Get out of here.
I was
'Cause it's
interested in
time.
watching him eat them noodles. What kind of noodles were them noodles?
They weren't noodles. They were hot, flaming Cheetos.
Flaming
Oh,
hot
that's why
Cheetos,
they
bro.
looked so weird.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for adding the distraction back in here, AJ. I
Welcome.
appreciate it. Because it's time for /Out podcast. Okay. All right. It's time for /House podcast. I am your host, Ben. Of course, this is AJ, my co-host. And today we're going to talk about yet another shark movie because we'll never get tired of talking about shark movies on this podcast. Thrash just came out on Netflix. But before we do that, of course, we're going to talk about
Very
what's
excited
new.
about Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, one day I hope they pick me up and put me on there for something. You know, could be me flashing my titties, or I am getting titties now. For the record, I'm gaining enough weight to actually form a boob, and
You're
I'm not happy about it.
transitioning.
I'm transitioning, dude. Oh no,
Your
Oh,
transition's
no.
going poorly.
It's going horribly wrong.
It's bad. He's got one big left titty and a 5 o'clock shadow.
I am drinking tea
Oh.
instead of coffee tonight, so
So gay, dude.
just so.
Have a bush. Yeah.
Oh, I got a bush, baby.
Hey, bro.
Bush on
Anyway,
my face.
I got a flight tomorrow. I can't be drinking none. But
That's what you're supposed to drink. It's on the plates.
Hold on. You can't drink because you have a flight tomorrow?
I mean,
That's what I
that's one of
said.
the reasons why I don't want to drink.
Anytime I have a flight, I make sure to get hammered at the bar the night
I've
before.
been getting,
Amen, brother.
Yeah, it makes me pee a lot. And I get
Yeah,
on
and
the
that-
flight and I have to go pee on the flight.
Oh,
and I hate
it
that.
makes you pee tomorrow?
Yes, dude.
Dude, grab your bladder by the balls and tell it to be a man.
I wish, dude. I wish.
Get fucking shit housed, wake up an hour and a half before your flight, pack in 20 minutes, and then rush your ass there.
I got
Yeah,
to
be a man.
I
That
got to the
is
airport-
how men fly. That's how men
I
fly.
got to the airport super early one time, and I went to it was in the morning. I went to a cafe, and it had like alcohol there, and they didn't have mimosas, and I literally almost like Karen them, dude. I'm like, how dare you call yourself a
Bro.
cafe with alcohol and not have a mimosa? Get the
You-
fuck out of here, dude.
Are your worst lawyer, Ben. You-
All right, so some new shit that's been going on. Actually, topics that you sent over my way that I, for some reason, didn't have the notifications on my phone for Facebook Messenger. One of them, thought Dead by Dawn was that dumbass movie we watched about a year ago, I think. That one was with the one when they were in the house. They were caught in the house,
Mhm.
and there was the big hourglass, and things were killing them, and they kept, every time they would die, it would reset. It was like Groundhog's Day. But that's not what this movie is. And you
Yep,
sent
sure.
it to me, and I go, oh shit. I keep passing over that movie on Amazon because I think it's that dumbass movie we watched, but it's not. It's a completely different movie.
It's another
So,
dumbass movie you're going to not pay attention to.
Is it not good? Have you seen it? Is it not good?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, probably bad though, right? I mean,
Probably.
it looked, you sent it to me, so I thought you had something more to say about it. The
Yes,
other
I
thing
saw the
is-
poster and I went, ooh. That's about as far as I got.
Fair enough. It does have a
Yeah.
creature with a head full of eyeballs, so
Right,
I guess that's something.
right.
Dog, go lay down. Go lay down.
You have to remind me of what I sent you because I don't remember. I just see
Fair
shit
enough.
and then I send it over to you. You know, I just
And then I
I
talk
see the
about it
shit.
3 weeks later. Yeah.
or never. You know.
Or never. That's a good point, too. I've done that as well. The other thing you sent over was, this is something I've known about for a while, and I have conflicting feelings about it, so I wanted to get your opinion. Because the guy's a conflicting filmmaker for me, especially with horror movies. James Wan is developing a Call of Cthulhu movie, and I know he's been doing that for a few years now. And then he just recently made some development, well, at least in the article that you sent me, that I
So-
read, that said that he's still trying to get it made. It's just hard to do because it's, a big budgeted, not cheap movie, and studios
All
don't
right,
like putting
so
that much money into horror movies.
Here's the problem that I see with that already. We don't like James Wan, but that doesn't mean Hollywood doesn't like him. And if this guy
Exactly.
can't get, if this guy can't
Yeah.
get the Skrilla to fucking throw her down on a Cthulhu movie, it's probably because it's going to be
Dude,
too
it's
difficult
deeper
to
than
make.
that. Yeah.
And it might be a little above his fucking pay grade, if I'm being quite honest.
I think it
He's swung, and he's definitely sent. He's definitely had a home run here and there. But as of recently, not so much.
I don't think he's got the talent. I don't think he's got the talent. I really don't.
I was just being nice about it, but I agree with you.
I don't think he's got the talent. I really don't. I'm being brutally honest here. I'm not even trying to poke fun at the guy. I don't think he has the talent at all. I think he could make a decent ghost movie here and there, but even those are getting redundant. Aquaman was whatever. I mean, they're fun, but they're not good. They're fun in a schlocky way where it's just like the animation and fight sequences are so bad.
You could talk shit all you want. Leave the Aquaman alone.
You like those movies? You like those movies?
Yeah. Sometimes I like stupid movies, Ben. You were literally just talking about the fucking Bambi movie that's come.
I just said I enjoyed the Aquaman movies, but they're not good movies. They're not like, oh my god, they're dick suckingly good. I can't wait to suckle the cum out of that fucking Aquaman.
I feel like you've gone a little too far. You can just like something, like you're like, that was a good palate cleanser. I enjoyed that for what it was.
It was okay at best. It was okay at best.
Not every
My
movie
point
has to
being
get you
is
wet.
that is
No pun intended.
the point. Son of a bitch. You
Not
son
every
of a
movie
bitch.
makes you want to fuck a fish.
Son of a bitch. The point I'm making is that when a studio gave him a butt ton of money to make a movie, it was okay at best. He just doesn't have the talent, man. He doesn't have the follow through that I like. He doesn't have the cinematography that I like. To echo your point, if a guy like James Wan can't get some shit moved for this type of movie, who else can? Because he does have the ear of the studios, man. I mean, he does make whatever the fuck he wants to make, generally speaking. To add to that, Guillermo del Toro, what was it, 10 years ago? 13 years ago, something like that, when we were in college, he tried to make At the Mountains of Madness, which is about as popular as Call of Cthulhu is as far as the Eldritch horror universe is concerned. It wasn't just Guillermo. James Cameron was executive producing it. Tom Cruise signed on to star on it. Tom Cruise signed up to star in it. And Guillermo del Toro was writing and directing it. And they 90 million, not even that much. In the grand scheme of big budget horror movies when they're getting made for bloated $350 fucking million, $90 fucking million, and they pulled the rug out. They were on location shopping for locations. I mean, there were location scouting for this fucking movie when the studio was like, you either make it PG-13 or we're pulling the rug from it, because we just had 3 flops in a row. Because Scott Pilgrim versus the World and Your Highness, they were both risks and they both flopped, like majorly. So literally within months of those movies flopping, they were like, make it PG-13, change the ending, or we're gonna fucking pull the rug. And he said, no.
Make it a worse fucking movie, please.
Make
That's
it a
what we
worse
want.
movie.
We just want a shitty ass old gods movie. That's what we need them. Eldritch horror, but CW version.
This is what drives me insane about Hollywood or whatever. These people that think they know what the fuck they're doing. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see a PG-13 Eldritch horror movie. Nobody. Not a single
fuck would that even look like?
Not even the people that don't know what that is wants to see that. They just don't know they don't want to see it yet. Because if they saw it, they would hate it. They'd be like, something's missing. I don't know what it is, but something's missing. And then their friend who's into Eldritch horror would be like, it's missing the violence, really, in the cosmic horror. That it's missing its backbone.
I want to add to your anger. A little bit.
Please do.
They're making yet another Insidious movie. Why? Why the fuck? What the fuck is wrong? So just to piggyback with the fuck you're talking about with like, hey, let's make a PG-13. Let's make a shitty fucking version of something that could be great, right? Let's make another Insidious movie because those movies are just so fucking fantastic. What a fucking garbage fucking franchise. I don't care.
What's funny is the last one was literally called The Final Chapter. That's what's hilarious about this
And
shit,
I have
dude.
to stop you right there, and I don't want to, but the fourth movie in the franchise of Friday the 13th, the fourth movie is called The Final Chapter. So we can't
Dude, no, they've
really,
done that so many times. They've done
dude,
that
we
so many
can't,
times.
we
They've done
can't
that
do
so
that.
many times where it's like the final whatever and it just keeps going. Yeah. God bless America, dude.
Fucking Christ. Just let some shit die. And
Just
Insidious
let it
should be one of those
die.
fucking series where it's fucking done, dude. This shit is dead. This shit sucks.
I hate to be this
Fuck,
guy.
man.
I really do, because I like you. I like, you know what? If it tickles your jellies, let it tickle your jellies. But I do have to admit to you that when someone says they like the Insidious movies, I judge them. I can't help it. If they say they're a horror fan and then they go, their follow up is, really like the Insidious franchise, I go, I'm judging you right now. I'm judging you right now.
I don't know, man. It's a weird array of people that I tattoo. Most of my clients want horror movie tattoos. It's just weird what they pick. Sometimes they pick some shit and I go, "Oh fuck, I haven't heard about that one in a minute."
Right.
And it's kind of cool, right? Other times it's just the fucking Nun. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You
not
really
everybody,
want-
but not everybody goes down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? There's
Nun,
different
dude.
levels. There's different levels of
Nun.
people that like different levels of shit. You know what I mean?
No, don't even excuse it, dude.
We just watch all the horror movies.
Don't even excuse it. The Nun is garbage. It's not even kind of good.
Dude, saying
Those
that you like
movies
the
are-
Nun is the equivalent of saying you like Nickelback. It's just
Nope.
you're at a surface. Dude, the deep dive would be like as if you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, "Yeah, man, what's your favorite band or whatever the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Nickelback." You'd be like, "Oh, you like the Nun, right? You thought Malevolent was a great movie, yeah? You know, shit like that."
Yeah.
You don't judge them. You just know exactly where they stand.
Yeah. I love the Saw movies after 5. Yeah. I like the one that had Chester Bennington in the beginning of it. Fucking terrible movie. Yeah, no.
You know, the thing is that I
very
really
upsetting.
like the Saw. I liked the Saw movies. Even the ones that didn't make any sense, I was like, well, it's still happening. And they fucked it up. They know they fucked it up.
And they fucked it up.
I say any long-winded fucking series, they just need to cut the balls off, man. Stop it.
They still
Michael
make
Myers
money,
is
though,
coming
man.
back.
It's
Yeah,
like
because
people are
everybody
hate watching him now.
Dude, we
it's like people
complain
are
about
hate-
how like we want something new. We don't want something new. We want something familiar so that we can shit on it. I guess that is what
that's
you're
what I mean.
hate
Hate
doing.
watching. Yeah, it's hate watching now, dude. That's exactly what we're doing. Now, someone made a good point the other day on a podcast I was listening to. They said there's only 2 movies that people are going to the theaters for. Are these bloated action movies or horror movies? That's it. And if it's a horror movie, it better be familiar, dude. I think you nailed it right on the head. You better give me a hook in there that I can sink my teeth into. And I'm not talking about me specifically. I'm talking about these people that are going to see movies. They need a reason. For me and you, we follow this shit. We're excited. We're fans. We want a good horror movie. We'll go see a good horror movie in the theaters. But these people are fucking. I mean, even though there has been a couple of them that's popped up that I wanted to see in theaters, but I didn't because of just fucking time, dude. It's
or
so
just the
goddamn
fact that
inconvenient.
you had to go to the theater.
Yeah, dude. It's so goddamn inconvenient, dude.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. It sucks.
I have to pick a time, get in the car. We bitched about this before about a million times.
I have to sit in a room with other people and listen to them breathe while this fucking movie.
If there is one thing traveling this much and such a short amount of time has taught me, I fucking hate people, dude. I knew that about myself, but I confirmed it. I can't stand human beings, dude. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them, dude. Yeah. It's ironic that somebody who likes to talk a lot like I do hates people as much as I do. Can't stand it. I hate small talk. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me in the Uber. Don't talk to me in the line at the grocery store or on the line to the airplane. The people that make eye contact with me that want to be like, day, am I right? I just want to fucking headbutt them in the face, dude. Lights outside, am I right?
I have a remedy for that.
What's that? Resting bitch face?
No, just get really high before you leave the house. It's worked
I always
wonders
do.
for me. It's worked
That's
wonders
what I
for
do.
me.
That's what I do.
I've been talking to everybody.
All the time.
I do that. That's what I do. That's why it's been helping the plane ride too, dude. I go into the bathroom and do a little toki toke before I step on that plane. A little vape, and that makes that ride all that much better.
Eat some edibles and you'll be better.
When I fly, I'm fucked up. That's the only way to do it, bro.
It's the only way to do it. It's literally
get-
the only way to do it.
You got to get fucking lit. And then,
Dude, I get
yeah.
titty.
If you're the worst
been-
person on the plane, you know, you can't be annoyed at anyone.
Well, that's a life hack.
I want
That's
to
a
be
life
seconds
hack.
away from being thrown off. That's it.
Yeah, that's the life hack right there.
Are you traveling with your kids?
No, just me.
Then you are not the worst person on that plane.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know what you don't have to do is watch this movie we're about to talk about with other people because it's straight to Netflix. So
It's right on Netflix. Yeah.
It's right on Netflix. So this
It's a
movie,
good segue.
Dude,
It's an exclusive.
Before you start, did anyone text me the movie? That's
I
what
totally
I
forgot
thought.
to do that. I totally forgot to do that.
Exactly.
You would have liked to watch this movie too, by the way.
I know I would have liked to watch the movie that you review. Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
That one was my fault. So
Didn't you text us in the group message, sir?
no, I messaged with you back and forth. I don't know why I just didn't do it in the group chat like I did last time. Because then he
You
could.
did that. You did that on just a me text.
Yeah, I should have done it in the group. I should have done the group text.
Bro. And then he got mad at me for not hitting him up because I played video games today. What a fucking double standard, man. What are you doing to me out
Dan
here?
over here, dude.
Fucking
Double
DDB.
Mine was pure negligence. Yours was out of spite, though. No, yours was also out of negligence. Anyway,
I can confirm it was negligence.
yeah, I was going to say you didn't spitefully do it.
The man didn't know what he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know what he didn't know. Thrash, another shark movie in our face. I watch them every time they're on, good or bad. If it's a movie about shark eating people, I'm here for it. This was written directed by a guy, I forgot his name, but he was the one that did Violent Night, which I liked quite a bit. So what did you think about Thrash?
So this guy who did Violent Night or did Thrash didn't do Crawl?
No, different guy.
Wow. So that kind of changes. That puts a whole new fucking paint job on things. Okay.
Sure does, doesn't it?
It really does. Because I was just comparing this movie to Crawl the entire time. Because it's essentially the same fucking concept, just different
It is.
animal, right?
It is.
Now, I enjoyed the kills. I enjoyed the suspense of how fucking retarded every fucking person was in this
Yeah.
fucking movie.
My
Everyone.
wife watched it with me and said the same thing.
This movie,
Sure.
it's an enjoyable movie. It's exactly Crawl, but instead of alligators, it's shark, and instead of it being the viewpoint of a father and daughter, it is split between three different stories that two of them kind of congeal together.
But the other one doesn't do jack shit with anybody.
Yeah, the other
as-
storyline is just kind of there.
Honest to God, this is one of my notes. The orphans
Sure.
could completely be taken out of the movie and nothing would have changed.
But
And that
probably
is
the most interesting part.
Probably the most interesting part, and yet not essential to the main plot of the story
No,
whatsoever.
not at all. But I gotta say that, like, the redneck dad, hilarious.
Oh, that whole interaction was great.
That
All
was
that stuff was
so
great.
fucking funny. When they were sitting
that-
at the
that
table,
was-
like, fuck this guy. He
Fuck.
jumps out
Yeah.
of the water with a missing
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
I was like, that's
That
fucking
was so good.
awesome.
And he ripped off my butt cheek. Those interactions what made me go, oh, this is definitely done by the same Violent Night guy, because this Violent Night guy also wrote and directed that, and the Violent Night was also funny and graphic and stuff like that. This
Sure.
didn't have as much humor as I was hoping it would by that guy. Like, I wish there would have been more tongue-in-cheek, a little play, and a little bit self-aware of the thing, a little bit more. It was to a point, but anyway, yeah, continue.
So one of the main stories of this fucking shit fest is a pregnant bitch, and she is fucking useless. She does the stupidest fucking shit ever. Gets stuck in her fucking car, pinned to a fucking tree. The fella that she knows that who works at the same place who's delivering oil, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was gonna do by driving into the fucking storm like an asshole and just blocking off the
Dude.
fucking road and spilling oil everywhere like a dickhead.
Was it? I think it was chum or some shit. I think it was like.
Dude, I don't
think it-
care what it was. It was.
I think it's what
fucking
attracted the
stupid.
shark. It was stupid. Or
Stupid as fuck.
how about to add to the stupidity of that same character, looking at the debris that just went down and goes, try to squeeze past it. Try to squeeze past it with your
She wasn't squeezing past shit. That bitch was
wasn't
in a
squeezing past
fucking
shit.
electric car. That shit ain't got no power. to be
Brandy was
pushing
like,
through fucking trees.
Brandy was like, well, that was fucking stupid. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
She hated the dialogue in this
Dude,
movie.
me and my
which-
girl just kept looking back
not
and
great.
forth like, what the fuck? These people are sharing one brain cell.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Lots
this
of
shit
dumb
is
going on.
like,
The orphan kids were smarter than any of the adults in the movie.
yeah.
Yeah. The agoraphobic chick that was just like, I'm going to be safe in my house the entire time while like the world is Armageddon around her. Like I get having the agoraphobia is like a thing because her mom passed.
Sure.
But like Brandy pointed out, they never told us why she had that.
Doesn't matter.
What about her mom's death caused her to have any of that shit? Yeah, but it was
Doesn't
such
matter.
a big deal about the movie. But anyway,
It doesn't
I like that it was
matter.
bull sharks. I did like that it was bull shark
You know
instead
what
of a
it-
great white.
No. Let me stop you right
but then
there,
the great
sir.
white showed up.
It is bull sharks. It was a great white, and the bull sharks disappeared when the great white showed up. And here's the fucked up part about it. The great white shark was pregnant because her uncle, the agoraphobic bitch's uncle, was tracking the shark.
Yeah.
So now the great white shark is pregnant. You have a woman who's fucking pregnant. The woman gives birth in the fucking... While she's having a conversation with her mom in the beginning of the movie about not having a water birth, and then she has a fucking water birth because of course she is. It's a fucking flood.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the fucking shark comes and eats the bull shark that's about to attack these two women that are just floating along.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I fucking hated that. That was so dumb.
You hated that?
That was fucking
You know what that reminded me?
ridiculous, dude.
You know what that reminded me of? When the T-Rex showed up and teamed up with the Velociraptor in the first of the really bad Jurassic Park movies with Chris Pratt, they might as well have like gave themselves a thumbs up. Like that's what that reminded me of. like just the
I hated
corniest
that.
shit imaginable. Yeah.
I hated it.
And I like that it was bull sharks up until I like that was the main shark that was killing people though, because you rarely see that.
Yeah.
And they are vicious as fuck, dude. Bull
Yeah.
sharks are fucking insanely vicious. And the kills across the board, I thought was stellar. I thought the
No,
kill
dude, everything about the murderous shark, fantastic.
was dope. The cinematography was really cool. The
There
violence,
needed
you're
to be
right. The
more of
violence is
that.
great. I was gung ho about the orphan characters because I was like, oh, that's an interesting take on characters for a movie like this. But then when the pregnant woman showed up, I was like, oh, I don't need this. I don't need this.
What is it? It's giving you something to chew on, right? It's giving you some stakes. You're like, ooh, we have to care about somebody so that the movie has some kind of weight to it. I couldn't care less for anything.
And I liked the idea of it being different groups of people that were all dealing with the same thing, almost like an anthology inside the same movie. But then it wasn't separate. It was like two of them were together. Two groups were together. Like they were about the same kind of, they had a correlation. And that's what made it weird.
It was actually three stories. It was the uncle, it was the
that's what I mean.
girl, and then the pregnant woman, and then it was the pregnant woman's friend. Like everything was rather connected other than the three orphans. Like they had their own
you're
fucking
right,
story.
you're right. Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's like either do it or don't do it. Don't do this like some of them are connected and some, and then this group that there isn't. Like I thought they were all going to connect at one point, which I think would have been cool if like the orphan kids had to somehow they got to where they were at, right? And then there was like points where I forgot the orphan kids even existed until they went back to them. Like, oh yeah, I forgot that there's this shit's going on. It was just sloppy, that's kind of sloppy writing, and I think that's what happens when you're trying to make something
sloppy
unique.
writing, dude. This movie had the typical movie magic bullshit. Like, for instance, the woman is stuck in the car. She is being drowned in her car. The car is pinned and stabbed by a huge fucking tree. She's stuck, right? The girl from her second story window sees the woman and goes, I wonder how I'm going to get there. And a fucking shed or a roof floats on over just perfectly in between. Yeah. And it from her house to the car. And you're like, So they quick cut to them just walking back into the window, and I was like, I wanted to see the pregnant bitch stumble over the truck. Of all of the things you could have showed me in this fucking movie, could have been that one. And you can tell me this bitch cut through all those branches with a kitchen knife?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that is the strongest. That's one of those kitchen knives that gets sold door to door. That can cut through a fucking can of beans or some shit.
Like on the home shopping network. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I bet she sharpens those all the time for the dinner dates that she never has because she doesn't fucking leave her house.
Sure.
And honestly, dude, what an annoying character. Girl, that chick, the annoying characters, black dude from all the movies. Dude, he's in all the movies. If they need a bald black guy, they hire that dude.
You know what?
Literally in every movie.
His character in that story didn't bother me because it felt like he had a point. Like he was kind of giving his information about some shit. But overall, he showed up at the end of the shit.
No, I didn't mind the character. Actually, that character. I was just making a point that he's in every single movie that we have.
As soon as he showed up,
he's like we were like, character.
I wonder where did we see him in? And I was like, oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. When Star-Lord
so many things,
fucking was singing in the beginning of the movie.
Star-Lord, man.
Come on, bro.
This movie, dude.
This movie had a lot of sharks, but it could have used more shark killing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a good amount of shark killing, but there was a time where it got low.
Hey, are you telling me this movie's all ye, no ha?
Yeah. It's got
a lot of ye.
It's got a lot of
little ha.
Needs some more ha.
Needs
all
a little
tip,
more
no
ha.
dick, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to try those out. That's all right.
Dude, I love it. You know, I always like your little non sequiturs, you know? Okay.
All right.
Let's break down this pregnant bitch, okay? Let's fuck it.
Pregnant bitch. Here we go.
Shreds. First of all, the logistics of as soon as you see a predator girl, like, oh, well, she's going to give birth to that thing at some point.
Of course.
And we're going to have to deal with that. And like that whole thing was just like, I don't care. I do not care. None of this is intense. It's kind of silly. It's kind of stupid.
It's fucking annoying. It's the worst person you'd like to have in any type of situation like this.
It's the worst. They did it. So the only way it's acceptable is if you make a very tense moment for it. And even then I'm like, I'm done with it. I've seen it too many times. I don't care anymore. And that might be subjective. Maybe it is.
Now, hold on. This movie did something a little bit different, Benjamin. Let me stop you dead in your tracks real quick.
And I hated every minute of it.
She took the baby, she put it on a floating object, right? Because that's what you want to do with a fresh baby that just came out of your pussy. You want to put it on this fucking floating object in the water. Right?
Adored it, dude.
And then she straight up went mama bear and stabbed the fuck out of a shark like she was fucking Xena warrior fucking princess. I mean, did James Wan have anything to do with this movie? Because loosely connected to some Atlantean action. You know what I'm saying? Fighting some sharks and shit.
Yeah. She took a broken log or I don't even know, some kind of a wood spike, a stake of some kind, and rammed it into a charging bull. By the way, just gave birth, for the record. Just gave birth. Do you know how hard it is to stay swimming just normally? Like, it's not an easy thing to just sit there and paddle for like a while. It's an exhausting thing. She just gave birth. She just popped a baby out of her fucking body, dude. She cut the fucking umbilical cord, and then she had enough energy to go let mommy kill some sharks for a minute. Real line in the movie, by the way.
That is a real line in the movie.
And then gets charged and fucking no, thank you. And as my beautiful wife pointed out, that baby would have drowned. That baby would have fucking drowned.
You think
that was
so?
some crazy shit. Oh yeah.
First off, that baby was 4 months at least. Don't come at me with a freshly born baby.
Dude, that's exactly what she said.
That baby that's exactly
what she said. She goes, that is way too big to be a newborn. And that is not a freshie. That is crazy. That thing I've seen babies be born with a full head of hair, but not like that. That was wild.
That bitch
was
had a mustache
wild.
and bad credit.
Also, there was a moment where she goes, well, that's an AI baby right there. That's an AI generated baby right there. You go to bed. I love you.
For the record, if you have a baby underwater, leave it underwater.
Because apparently if you take the baby out of water.
Damn, that's the wildest statement I could have heard.
Yeah.
Leave the baby at the bottom of the pool.
I did not know this. She taught me this. Apparently, if you have a baby in the water. If you leave it in the water, it thinks it's still in the sack, like naturally, so it doesn't try to breathe. But as soon as you bring it to air, it will try to breathe. And if you put it back into water, it'll drown.
What? Dude, no, that's some bullshit.
Look it up, dude. There's
that's
term
a
for
hot pilot. You're telling me babies can just live without breathing underwater if they've never been above water?
Yeah, hold on. Let me answer
I'm
this
gonna
question.
need some context.
Okay, the placenta feeds oxygen to the baby when the baby's in the womb. That's why it's in water, like it's in an embryonic sac, right? But
so she pumped this thing out in the ocean. This is why I need to watch the fucking movie, Ben.
Right.
Yeah.
So I,
bro, she gives birth. Hold on, can we? Okay, look, fuck the baby
Can
for
we-
a minute. Can we
can
just
we
talk
recap
about the
this?
fact that?
What? Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on.
what I'm
Fuck the
saying
baby
is,
for a minute.
that's what I'm saying. Let's throw that out with the bathwater. Listen,
Let's fuck the baby for a moment.
hold on. You are floating in salt water. You have got to be in some immense fucking pain
Immense pain.
that you just gave birth in salt water. That's got to be excruciating. Like, I don't even want to
she
know
get-
what that fucking feels like.
wait.
Dude.
So she like popped this thing out in the water?
Water.
Let me preface it
of a
for you.
flooded town.
She was in a bed that was almost completely submerged in water, and then the house literally crashed on her as she's in labor, and then she emerges from a crashed house. Hey, by the way, this woman, you might think, oh, well, of course she's like an Olympic swimmer, right? She's just built like a brick shit house. You'd be wrong. She is built like a sparrow. She is a tiny little baby bird of a person with a huge pregnant belly, and she fucking swims her gangly ass like fucking Jack Skeleton's wife out in the middle of fucking the ocean.
Sally.
Pops a baby out. Sally. She pops a don't you ever correct me like that again. She pops a baby out in the ocean after a house crashes down
And
on
then
her,
murders a shark.
and
All
then
right,
murders a
so-
shark with a stake.
So she pumps a 4-month-old baby out in the middle of the ocean
Yep.
and then drags it around on the umbilical cord like a little jet ski with a trailer? Is that what you're telling me?
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
It would have been a way better
does
movie.
that, it would have been a way better movie. She almost does that, but then
Jet
she
ski
cuts the
bitch.
cord.
That's what it's called.
This is the order of it. She cuts the cord, and
Yeah.
then she might as well have looked at the camera and said this. She cuts the cord. She goes, "Hold on, baby. Mama's got to go kill a shark real quick." And then turns with a stake, a big fucking, like, this thing is like a massive chunk of wood that is a perfect point, by the way.
Dude, it's a
I go-
fucking beam from the roof is what it is.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect, but it's a perfect stake. Comes to a perfect point. The exact weapon she needs to skewer a shark. And then the first time the bull shark has ever done this in the entire movie, by the way, does a dead on straight, not come at the side angle or get him like they've been doing. No, goes, "Me and you, bitch." Right here, and fucking darts it towards her in a straight beeline, and then she just fucking holds the thing and skewers the shark while in water that she can't step in. By the way, it's like they're
Bro, she doesn't move.
I'm glad you explained
She
this to me because I
doesn't
want
move.
you to know the mental images of me watching this movie in my head, listening to y'all. I needed that clarification about the jet ski trailer baby.
Yes.
That's the name of the
Hey,
episode.
You've been
That's the name
pushed
of
in
the
the
episode.
water, right? You've been pushed in the water. It's pretty easy. It's pretty
That's
easy
the
to
name
of the
move
episode right
things,
there.
right? If a shark
Uh-huh.
is coming at you full fucking speed and you go to stab it, you're not a shit brick house. You're not gonna.
No.
If you can't stand on the ground or stand against anything, you're not gonna be a pivotal point to stop that shark. You are going
Yeah.
to
100%.
move. You're,
You're
gonna,
gonna-
get pushed back. That
You're gonna be
didn't
like the
happen.
figurehead on the front of an old boat.
Dude, this bitch, it was a fucking linebacker. Okay.
Damn.
I mean, I
might
understand
as
that
well have been
considering
a-
the circumstances are pretty fucking drastic.
She might as well have been
but
like a
fuck.
Marvel character.
Built
at
like
that
a
point.
Mack
She
truck,
might as-
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
F-150.
She took that fucking hit,
Sheesh.
and it was like, dude, that shark
She
plowed
literally
into her.
did
It should
this
have
with
taken
it.
her down.
Like I mean, full force, going fucking 25 miles an hour, easy, and she just fucking like did this and then like catapulted it, and just fucking like and just
Well-
let the thing go. Best part of the movie, though, that is sarcastically the best part of the movie, is when the great white shark shows up and eats the last bull shark that went to attack somebody. Just gets him right out of the
Dude,
air.
That's
for
what I'm
no
talking
reason.
about. I hated that
Because
because
for no reason.
and here's the thing too. When that great white shark is making its last appearance, it is also giving birth.
Really?
There is a blood cloud behind that fucking great white shark, and the little shark is definitely hanging out of it. And this thing just
Ew.
yeah. Well, because they wanted that was the climax was the three kids blowing up the two bull sharks in their house, the mama shark giving birth, the mama giving birth, and then having to have a magnificent crescendo in what they thought would be a great climax to a shitty shark movie.
Dude,
You're welcome.
like, again,
You're fucking welcome.
the orphan kids are better characters. Your whole explanation just completely proved that. Because all the things we're making fun of have nothing to do with the kids. Actually, all the kid shit was great.
Dude,
Great setup. Their foster parents are just using them to get money from the government, and
Right.
they're buying steaks for themselves while the kids are living off of bread. They're obviously evil fucks that you can't wait to get torn to shred by sharks. Perfect. The kids all have distinct personalities and they're real neat, and they've got, you know, pros and cons to all three of them, right? And you can feel their
all their
bond.
names were Jimmy.
All their names are Jimmy. Oh, dude, might as well have been. You are absolutely right. Those are some Jimmy motherfuckers, dude.
Dude,
Call back to
think about
Bone
it. Now you have these extremely shitty parents, right? You think
Oh yeah.
it introduces the dad, and you're like, well, he sucks. And then they show the mom, and you're like, well, she's probably a little bit more lighthearted than that. Nope, she's a fucking cunt. She's a cunt.
The same
He's a
thought,
fucking
yeah.
asshole. These people are dog shit, white trash pieces of
Can't
fucking
wait to see
human
them get
garbage. And
Yes.
that is, and he goes, no, we're staying in the house. We can survive a flood. Those windows are double pane, bulletproof, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. And it's awesome because there are a couple of scenes where it looks like an aquarium and you see the sharks pass, and it's fucking awesome. But to watch them break through that one window and attack him is fucking hilarious. And this motherfucker is too stupid to know he's hurt because he just keeps getting up. Everybody else gets bit and they're dead. This motherfucker has been attacked like 4 or 5 times throughout the movie. I gotta be honest with you, the movie needed some levity, and I'm glad it was that redneck piece of shit.
Dude, all of the I
was
agree with
perfect.
you
It was perfect,
100%. All of that was
Great actor,
fantastic.
by the way. Great. He did a great
Oh yeah,
role.
dude. He did a
You-
great job. I
You
mean,
want to hate
immediately.
him, and you somehow like him because he's like a honest guy. Like he's a
It's
piece of shit, but
weird.
you're like,
Yeah, dude. The best writing went into the least important part of the script. That's what's weird about it.
yeah.
I just figured that out. I
Yeah.
just thought about that and I just figured out. That's the thing that kind of got me, dude. You have characters that are so non-important to
Yeah.
the script at all. Yet that's what you put. It's weird. It's like you put all of his energy in the shit that doesn't matter. Like all of it.
I don't understand. Like I don't know what I would do if my town flooded and sharks were everywhere. But I don't think I would drive a truck into the fucking wave. What the fuck?
I wouldn't drive
you
my car into
fuck
a tree branch. That's
pussy?
for sure.
What a pussy.
Yeah. Okay.
I would.
And
dude,
you-
drive
and
right
you would
into the
be-
wave.
That dude had the worst part in the entire movie because it's not like he's not a likable guy, but he's just a fucking idiot. What the fuck did he think he was going to do with that fucking truck? Because he did nothing. All that truck did, that wave came in and that truck just caused a bigger fucking problem. That's all it did. You know when you're driving next to a truck and a semi truck and you're like on the highway and you're like, oh, I wonder what the fuck. And you see like bad videos and it's always a semi truck. You're like, yep. This movie had exactly that.
Or how about the
bad time.
the truck guy that also decided to kick open his door when someone is yelling shark?
Same
What did
guy.
he think was going to happen? Same guy.
Same
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I thought. What did he fucking think was going to happen? Like you
I
said,
think he
I
was-
don't know.
If I kick this
What
door
I would
open, I'll
do-
be able to escape. Surprise, motherfucker.
With his window down?
Bull shark. Bull
With his
shark.
window down, you couldn't
this
climb
movie-
out the fucking
dude, that's-
window
Dude, that's what I'm trying to say.
and get
I
on
don't
top
know.
of your truck.
I don't know
what the
what
fuck
I
is
would have
going on
done.
here.
I don't know what I would have done, but everything that they
I
did
would have
in this
done that.
movie was
I would have done that.
the worst fucking possible decision ever.
Yeah, dude.
The pregnant bitch, man, you could find a place and get to high ground.
Who just drives straight into a fucking tree like that, dude?
A truck driver.
I mean, she just gunned it.
fucking truck driver, dude.
Drunk off. That chick was
I
drunk
hated
off
her
cum, I'll
explanation,
tell you
too.
what.
She's now saved from the young heroine, right? She is sitting on the bed and she's like, "Oh, you have to look at my pussy in case the baby's on its way out."
I
right?
hated that scene.
What a dumb scene. But can we just
What a
talk about
dumb
the fact that
scene.
this bitch says, "I'm from New York. I've never dealt with a hurricane before." Fair, but also Darwin.
I feel like
mean to tell me, like, survival of the fittest, man. You mean to tell me that a hurricane is about to hit and you just decided, we'll see.
Yeah. Something's not going to click. Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. No, this was to kind of sum this thing all up here. This was a worse Crawl.
Yeah.
Crawl is if you want to see a movie that with this same concept, just watch Crawl. And it shows you that you don't need a bunch of characters. All you need is some cannon fodder characters. You need some characters to show up to get eaten by the thing. And then you need some tense moments. And that's about it.
It's almost shot for shot, if you think about it, because the main focus is the storm, right? The approaching storm. And then when it hits, and then all the damage, the news feed, everything, they build the movie up like it's around a storm. And then they go, hey, gators. Or in this instance, hey, bull sharks. And you go, bullshit. And they're like, yeah, we need something a little bit cooler. They're like, let's throw a pregnant great white in there for no fucking reason.
Yeah, if you are a freak like me that just will watch any movie that has a animal being the monster in the horror movie, especially sharks, and you have to watch every shark eat 'em up movie that comes out, it's worth a goog. It's worth a popping on. Do I have any desire to watch this movie again? Absolutely not, dude. I almost wanted to watch it just to see if the great white shark gives birth at the end, because I'm curious to see if they added that dumbass shit, because that makes the movie like 20 times worse. I'm just going to take your word for it though, because I don't even want to take the time to fast forward.
You know what the movie ended with?
Another hurricane. The dumbest shit, dude. That is the equivalent of like Freddy's hand popping out of the ground, or whatever. It's like dun dun dun. Could there be a sequel? I don't need to see a sequel.
That's what happened while they were going away on the rescue boat. It just went to the water, and you just see Freddy's hand come up, or like no reason. It doesn't happen.
The Friday 13th sound, like music, like just hear that music, and then like Jason like pops up out of the fucking water. Yeah, that would be better than what happened. All right, I'm done talking about this movie. There's another movie I want to make fun of. Okay, I honestly hope you haven't seen it, just so I can save you the time, dude.
All right, go for it.
So now we're gonna do some recommendations. Okay, this is my recommendation of what not to watch, because I don't want this movie to succeed. The Anaconda remake.
Oh, I have seen it.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. This movie is
please don't tell me you like this movie at all.
This movie is definitely a bad movie, but there is
not
only
even
one scene. There is one scene only, and it's very reminiscent of Tropic Thunder, and that is the highlight of the fucking movie, and that is it. The rest of the movie
what is it?
Dog shit. It's when Jack Black's fucking, they think he's dead, and then when he's not dead, and he's like, who put the dead squirrel in my mouth?
You mean
yes.
You mean when they put the whole fucking the best scene in the movie in the fucking trailer, and the rest of it is dog shit? First of all, just because your movie is PG-13 doesn't mean you could just say shit instead of fuck the entire time.
That movie was great. Fuck you.
It was not. Dude,
yes, it was.
Please, you can I promise you have a better taste than that. I know you do. That movie was garbage.
It was fine, dude. It was fine.
It wasn't even fine.
Dude, you got to watch Jack. Movie, dude. You got to watch Jack Black just be a fucking goofball. What more did you want out of that?
That's the reason why I want the movie to fail, dude, is because they trick dumbasses like you into going,
you son of a bitch.
Jack Black being a goofball.
Hold on.
Jack Black's being a goofball with
Run. Guys, that's the cop out. That's the cop out. There's a reason why they put Kevin Hart in the fucking Borderlands movie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That movie was fine too.
I love Jack Black. I love Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
I wanted this movie to be good.
I'm going to tell him you hate him.
But that cameo was dumb as shit.
I'll prove it to you right now. I'll prove to you that you don't even like this movie, E-dubs. Tell me one funny, besides the boar bullshit that we just talked about, which was half funny at best, tell me one funny scene. Tell me one funny line in that movie, dude.
That scene.
Tell me one funny line in that movie, dude. Tell me one funny, memorable scene in that movie that wasn't the fucking squirrel in the mouth, dude. You tell me one.
I can.
The one with Jack Black in it. where
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Fortunately, it is also in the trailer. Is when Paul Rudd is wrestling with the real snake, and he throws it into the propeller of the boat.
That is
kills
great.
the real snake.
That was pretty good.
Other than the dead Jack Black scene and that scene, there isn't really much else to talk
Dude,
about.
they are incredible. They're incredible comedy actors, and they were so misused, dude. It could have been a fantastic movie, but the snake was bullshit.
Really?
The
That
killings were
Presence could have been a
bullshit.
great movie.
What?
You're reaching now, motherfucker. That is not a good premise for a movie.
I think that's a great premise. No,
Nah,
I
man.
think that's a great premise.
No.
I think that's a very fun premise. If they
No.
did the Tropic
Oh,
Thunder
but
route
okay, never mind.
and they
That's another
made
thing.
That's another thing that I'm trying to say. It even has the plot twist from Tropic Thunder, and it's still
if they went the Tropic Thunder route and made it rated R and actually had funny jokes in it and made it where it was more of a comedy and actually had fun with it, it would have been
It was a
probably
comedy.
comedy of the year, dude.
it was definitely
Yeah,
a
it was a
comedy.
of course
but,
it was. It was
hey,
a
if
dog
it-
shit comedy.
If it was rated R, it would have been great. If they were allowed to say some jokes.
That's my point.
Yeah.
If they
But
actually
you're-
had real good jokes in there.
But
Dude,
you're
the
right.
First 30
The rest
the
of it sucked. It did.
The first
Yeah.
30 minutes
yeah.
of the movie was not funny. It was just literally them getting together to make this movie, and not a single funny word came out of anyone's mouth. Like for the first 30 minutes of the movie, dude, like it was like, oh, I miss you, man. Oh, I missed you too. Let's watch this movie we made when we were kids. Oh God, you're the best. No, you're the best. I can't wait to hang out. That was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was 30
That's
minutes
true.
of my life, dude.
There was no
It was a dog-
fucking
it was-
snake.
It was literally AI made this movie, dude.
it's
AI
like,
made this movie.
It's like the movie Playdate. That movie was made by AI, but it had Alan Richardson in it and old Paul Blart Mall Cop. Did you ever see that?
Yep.
I need to still watch it.
But
You
dude,
told
it
me
was
about that.
literally an AI written movie. And
Sure.
the AI did all the CGI in it too. So it's like
He said that.
laughable, dude. It's so bad. That's what this movie was. You're right about that. It was an AI
Yeah,
movie.
dude,
Absolutely.
It's not a good
You-
movie.
but you
can't even
just
say it's fine.
You slap fucking Paul Blart on there, or Alan Richardson, or fucking Jack Black, or Kevin Hart, and then everyone's like, all right, well, what?
And that's what kills me is
And
because
that's
I am
the cash grab.
massive. I am a fan of Jack Black and Paul Rudd equally. Like I love those guys. I've seen every single one of their movies. I love Tenacious D. Like I am a huge fan of those guys.
Huge,
And it
tremendous fan.
kills me.
Tremendous!
Tremendous.
And it
Sorry.
kills me that they were in this movie.
I'm not.
That just completely demolished my soul, dude. To be fair, I was also cranky. I had my flight delayed on my first part of my flight, so I missed my second flight, and I didn't
This
get
was the
a
movie you had to watch.
No, I watched it in my hotel after I got to the place where I needed to be. It's a whole thing, dude. It's a whole domino effect of bad shit. Dude, I was so jet lagged. This is a funny, quick funny story. I was so jet lagged and tired, and I was trying to hurry up and get to the place I needed to be because I had to do a speech, by the way. I had to actually say a speech in front of people.
How
And
many?
Oh,
so
really?
35 people. I had to brush my teeth real quick, right? And I was brushing my teeth, and when I pulled the toothpaste out, all I saw was CO and a red label on the back of it. So I just said Colgate, put it on there. As I'm brushing my teeth, I'm like, why does my toothpaste taste stale? Like it doesn't have any of that mintiness to it. This
Stale.
doesn't. But I just pushed through and I brushed my entire mouth, tongue, cheeks, and all, dude, until I realized that I brushed my teeth and mouth and tongue with Cortisone 10, dude.
Oh, your hemorrhoid cream?
Swear to God. Swear. The butthole cream, dude.
Oh,
I brushed
man.
No wonder you
mouth
talk
with it.
so much shit.
Zing.
You know what
Bazinga.
the irony, the icing on the cake of this whole shit Sunday?
Huh.
I don't even use Colgate's not even my brand, dude. The
Oh.
toothpaste I use doesn't even look like that at all.
You just wanted the butt cream in your mouth, dude.
I just wanted the butt cream.
Why were
just
That's
both
how-
of these
fucking
tubes
gone.
in the same place?
Ben's just committed to
packed.
eating ass.
Because I was traveling and
No, you're
packed
supposed to put you put the ass cream where the underwears and the socks is, and you put the toothpaste with the rest of you fucking toiletries. No,
Hey,
no.
don't you tell me how
all
to
of a
pack,
sudden,
dude.
all of a sudden, we have a
Don't you tell me
methods
how
of
to pack.
packing.
Hey,
Hey,
don't you
what do
tell
you
me how to pack,
what do you
yo.
pack? What do
Hey,
you
like
pack
a
the night?
method of packing. You fucking
Why don't you tell me how
Neanderthals
to
just
pack
grab
here?
a fucking garbage bag and throw
Why don't you
it.
tell-
I'm gonna throw my
Hey.
best flannel in my garbage
That's
bag.
exactly what I do.
You sound like you. Hey, you sound like some kind of nerd that packs the night before. All right.
Yeah, you
All right.
sound like one of
Ass
them
cream's
geeks,
going in
okay?
with the Ritz crackers and the socks and the
Pack like
Nintendo
Chris
Switch.
Farley on Tommy Boy. You know
if
what I
I'm
mean? Just like a
excited-
trash bag.
If I'm excited, it's like 3 days.
It's so
I'm
gay, dude.
fucking pumped. If I'm
So
pumped
gay.
for
You're
vacation,
pumped?
yeah, dude.
Well, and then you just stand around naked for 3 days in your house waiting for the fucking trip.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the best? Let
Yeah.
the wind hit your,
Fuck.
the
Yeah.
sails
I
of your
thought that's what
nutsack.
everybody did. I thought
No.
everybody just
Yeah,
packed all their best clothes and it was just like, all right, I guess I'll just be naked for the next couple of days.
Looks like
Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna wear a
So-
robe all weekend. Like,
Yo, dude, doesn't that sound amazing?
Dude,
I
you
kind of want to
nailed
wear
it.
a robe
You
right
fucking
now.
nailed
dude.
it.
you know what? Actually, I'm kind of winning myself over.
Yeah, dude, you're
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
changing your own mind right now.
I'm gonna put a robe on right
Yes.
now.
Dude, the
That's
side
where I'm
of
at.
a
was a little
bathrobe is you
cranky.
don't even have to have clothes on underneath the bathrobe. I mean, what are we?
So
what
I
are
was-
you talking about here?
I was a little cranky before I watched
You should have
the
packed your
Anaconda
bathrobe.
movie.
You should have packed your bathrobe.
It still doesn't change the fact that it was a terrible movie. Second
I watched
recommendation.
the terrible movie.
I can't wait to hear about it because my second recommendation is a real quick one. It's DJ Decker. It's a show. It's a brand new show. It's a PI show. Love those. It's on Hulu. It's actually really good. DJ Decker. It's actually
I'm-
really art.
I'm
Is
completely
it
new
DJ?
under this robe.
Oh, look at this boy.
I bet
Look
you
at
Yeah.
that beautiful boy.
I don't need any proof, sir.
Is
I
it
believe
DJ
you.
Decker? I think DJ Decker doesn't sound. RJ Decker. Maybe it's RJ Decker. Anyway, it
Yeah,
doesn't fucking matter.
any of the Dickers are good for Ben.
Any of the Dickers are good for me. I meant, what? What was the dog shit movie you saw?
The new Silent Hill movie.
Oh, dude, why'd you even bother? You want to
I
talk about
have
a movie
to.
that looks
I
like it
have
was,
to.
Dude, what? You want
they
to talk about a
did-
movie that looked like it was written by AI? This
Bro,
is what
they-
those was PS1 special
Did it-
effects that was on the bitch.
Dude, they did the weirdest effects when Silent Hill, when like the Silent Hill stuff happens. It is
Mhm.
the worst fucking CGI. It is dog shit. The story's a little similar to the game, but not by much.
The trailer, it made me
Oh.
cringe. It was
Oh,
looked
God.
so bad, dude.
No.
It made
Dude,
me
I have a-
cringe.
I have a recommendation that won't make you cringe.
Please, lay it on
Jason
me.
Statham in Shelter. It's time for E-Dub's action segment, bro. Did you watch Shelter?
No.
Oh, it's some classic
Shelter?
Jason Statham, dude. There's
What's the job?
dude, what's the fucking job? He doesn't do jobs anymore, but there's one last job.
There's always
And
one less job.
He's in hiding,
Oh
right?
my god, dude.
And there's a fucking
Oh my
there's a
God.
little girl he has to protect and save.
Of course.
Of course there is.
Dude,
course.
it's so good
I
though.
just pulled it up.
Dude, the first action scene when they come, he lives in a lighthouse on an island, and the first action scene, they send a SWAT team in the middle of the night to the island. He takes half of them out when they hit the beach. Like
No.
it's dude. There's some great
Because they
Stathaming.
know what we want. We want action immediately.
There's
was this the poster? Was this the movie poster with Jason Statham like hanging off the side of a boat?
it's all green. I'll pull
I
it
don't
up
know.
real quick.
Also,
I'll
I
pull it
just
up
looked
real
I
quick.
didn't see.
you should also
I
look
didn't see
up
that.
the Jason Statham movie where he's hanging off the side of a fucking boat.
I've seen every Statham movie, dude. I want to start another podcast called "What's the Job."
You just
You
review all
honest to
Statham
God,
movies.
honest to God, you could easily do that. There's endless content.
Dude, yeah, it's so much. This is like a really bad picture to use for it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's this movie, dude. So little. Look at that. Shelter. It's that one.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Have
$5
not heard of it.
on one of the. It'll be free soon. Don't worry. But dude, it's like every Jason Statham plot in all 90 of his movies, and it's just as fucking sick.
sure.
Highly recommend any Statham movie. You just go watch any Statham movie, and then we'll talk about this one. I've also decided I had a cognitive thought this week where I was
Oh.
like, my favorite actor is without a doubt Jason Statham, dude.
The guy
It's
who
gotta be.
doesn't act.
Yeah, he only plays one role, and it's him, and he's always pissed.
He's honest to God, not a bad actor.
He's
He's
the same
fantastic.
fucking role, Ben. Shut up.
He's got a
the
lot of
same role in
practice.
every fucking movie.
He's
Stop it.
I've seen
AJ,
him
you
try.
watch your mouth, AJ. I'm
I've
for
seen him try.
I'm
Shut the
for
fuck
tall
up.
boys
I've
deep.
seen him try. I've
Dude,
seen him try. He's not a bad actor, dude. I've seen him try.
He can do a roundhouse kick. I'll give it to him. The guy's a fucking badass. But acting, he's just doing the same shit every fucking movie.
You're a fucking liar, bro. Listen, Jason Statham, just because he only acts one role
Bro,
doesn't
he
mean
punches
he's
a
a bad
shark in
actor.
every movie. Well, come on.
Yeah, it's sick. He's also an Olympic diver. You know that shit? Jason Statham, dude, he's a
I watched him
fucking
fight a storm.
he's fucking he's the best actor in his class of what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, what's
He's
that?
a fucking
What's that movie? That new movie that he's in where he fights God? What is he like? It's Jason's. He fucks Cleopatra and then he fights God.
Wait, there's a movie my friend told me about him and some dude. I tried to watch it. It's like him in a RPG style, like what is it? It's The Kingdom or something. Hold on, Jason Statham. King, it's so bad. His movies.
Remember the King. Remember the King.
No,
With
in the
Ron
name of the
Perlman.
King.
No. Oh, in the name of the King. There we go.
Yeah, dude. All right, so I
What a
started it.
shitty
I got
fucking movie.
so bad, dude.
It's such a bad
So
movie,
bad,
dude.
dude.
The Name
Anything
of the
produced
King?
outside of the U.S. is horrible. That he's
Dude,
in.
that was not good. That was the equivalent of watching Hercules.
Terrible. Oh, this looks terrible.
Not his
In the
finest
Name of
hour.
the King.
Yeah,
Oh my god, it's dude. The cast is insane though.
it's insane.
Mark Reynolds, Ray
Yeah.
Liotta, Ron
Yeah.
Perlman.
Dude, Ray
What
Liotta
do you-
is the bad guy. He's the fucking
Dude,
villain.
That's why I clicked it.
Matthew Lillard is in this movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's
We-
a coward.
Dude, let's
I like how none of the females matter though.
let's
Like, they
review
got,
it.
like bottom of the barrel fucking female actresses in this.
They're only
Holy shit, they
casted
got
in
the
the
guy that
movie
played
so
Gimli
Jason
is in
Statham
this?
can fuck them.
Everyone's in it, dude. That's why I
Dude,
clicked
the
on
guy
it with
that plays Gimli is in this.
high expectations, bro. And then I
Jamie
was
Foxx is in this, dude. What the fuck?
5 minutes
Yeah.
in with that cast, and you're like, absolutely not. I'm not watching this. Can't do it.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's got a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude,
It's
them
fucking
special effects
loaded.
in that movie was bad.
So bad, dude. We should review it.
4% on Rotten Tomatoes. I will absolutely watch this garbage movie, dude. I will absolutely
All
watch
right,
this and
let's
beat the
watch
shit
it
out
this
of it on
week.
here.
We'll do it. We'll just do like a little side piece on it.
Yeah, we'll save it for the end or something, but I'll definitely watch it and beat the shit out of it. It's on Amazon for
Dude,
free.
you should
Of course
watch
it
it while
is.
you're in Vegas, and then we'll record an episode on your
Watch
laptop
it on the plane.
while you,
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Hey, do you have T-Mobile, dude? Because then you can get that free Wi-Fi on the plane, and you should record a podcast from 30,000 feet.
I
Yes.
get they have free Wi-Fi on the flights now.
This
They
if he's
don't.
not jerking off on the plane.
They don't have free
It's one of my
Wi-Fi,
favorites.
Ben. It's free. It's free if you have T-Mobile or you're a United Club member.
No, the you don't need they just give it to you for free.
Who do you fly with? Who are you talking about?
Both Delta and United gave me free Wi-Fi on there.
Not
You just have to
true.
sign in.
You're
You have
such
to
a
be on
liar.
I just did it.
Who
You have to
bought-
be in airplane mode.
What's your daddy's name? Who buys all the tickets for you?
He uses my profile. I have an
No,
account
he's
with those
he's
people.
buying you Wi-Fi. His shit's not free.
It literally says free Wi-Fi.
Free for these members.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been flying all month, and that's what the fuck it is.
All
Flying
month.
for 2
I've
months.
been trying to get internet on the last 6 flights I took without paying money, and there's no
I've
way.
been getting that internet, bro.
I know, because Daddy's
Boy.
paying for it, dude. Big pop-up dollar
President
bill.
Money's paying for it.
President.
You have to show more butthole.
Oh.
That's what it is. That's.
I
what it
knew
is.
there was a fucking secret. Oh.
Yeah, the loophole is always the loophole,
Hey.
man.
If you haven't sunned your sphincter at 30,000 feet, you've never felt the rays of the light.
True.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. Is there any more recommendations before we send this
Licked by
off?
brown
Before
eye
tying this
in
one
the
off.
sky.
Good one. Good recommendation.
Brown Eye in the
All right,
Sky.
Well, I like.
It's
I
got
like
Ray
that idea.
Liotta, Jason Statham, and
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh, what's that movie
I'm gonna
with
watch
Jason
that.
Statham when he's on a plane and he's fighting
all
a
of
dragon?
them.
He's fighting a
And
dragon
then-
on a plane.
The Name of the King. It's actually just it's just a POV of Ben trying to order a drink. from a
Fame of
male
the king.
stewardess.
Who the fuck goes to the airport that early though? You like getting in there and picking out the best croissants?
Nah, with all this TSA nonsense, I like to get there early so I don't have the anxiety. I don't like the anxiety.
Dude, the anxiety is what fuels me through traveling.
Also, for the record, I brought a vape pen in my traveling carry-on bag for all of my flights. Not a single fuck given, dude.
Yeah.
Not a single fuck.
Why would they
dude.
give a fuck about your vape pen?
They just don't fuck. Not like the weed pen.
Yeah,
Like-
they're
like
not
my
gonna
weed pen.
they're not
They
gonna
don't-
hit it and test it.
Yeah, I mean, if I had it, like, I think they would care if
Oh,
like I
that
had
one's
it
weed.
on my person. But I literally
They-
put it in I put it in with my bathroom stuff, and
Yeah.
my bag got pulled one time, and it's because I had wet wipes in there that looked like the shape of a bomb, and they were
Huh.
like, "Hey, just next time." Put these outside of your bag. So I thought it was going to be for the weed, but it was like, no, it's these things. They didn't even care. They
Bro.
don't care.
Yeah,
They just don't
They
care.
never
'Cause
have. I
fucking
keep mine
weed.
in my pocket. They only care about the size of a liquid. That's all they care about.
Yes. They care if you're gonna blow the fucker up. That's the only
Dude,
thing they give a
You know
shit
what
about.
you know what they attacked my bag for?
Hmm.
A fucking snow globe. A snow globe that I bought at their stupid fucking airport that I couldn't put in my fucking bag. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? The bitch pulls it
Also-
out and she goes, "What's this?" I go, "It's a fucking snow globe, you dumb bitch." Because what else is the fucking response? And then she goes, "Did you plan on flying with this?" I was like, "Yes, I bought it here."
Hey,
When you said
What?
attacked my bag, I had the immediate image of the TSA agent going, "Get him!" And they just take the bag and threw it up in the air. And then a swarm of TSA agents like got it before it fell and just started like ripping. it
also,
up.
can we just talk about what kind of retard buys a snow globe in the airport?
Okay, so hold on. So in my
Was
defense,
it-
right?
steady nuts.
So
Was
here's
it
the thing.
$35?
So here's the thing.
Who's
In my
spending
defense, right? It wasn't my snow globe, right? At the time, my ex had bought the snow globe and was like, "I need to put it in a bag," and I had a carry on, so I was like, "All right, fuck it, I'll just put it in here." I didn't think, dude, it was no bigger than this.
Telling you, if my wife buys a snow globe at the airport, I'm divorcing her on the spot, dude.
Throw it
We're
at the
com-
window. Oh, that's nice.
We're coming home not married anymore. And my wife goes, "Hey, I really like the snow globe. I can't live without it. I have to buy it right now."
I'd be like, you
Yeah,
live
but-
here now.
yeah,
This
but
is
the
your
thing
home.
You live here now.
You live where there's snow.
But
At the time, I was
AJ,
guess,
we were
dude.
living here, and she was like, "I've never seen snow," so she just would collect snow globes. Like that
All
was
right,
a fucking thing.
tell me
Let
how
me-
much
let me-
this snow
let-
globe was. I have
Oh,
to
like,
know.
it was like $10.
I want to.
Which is already too much because it's this big.
I was
So-
going to say the size matters in
All
that
right,
regard.
yeah.
But also, I want to say something. As somebody who lives around snow globe, it doesn't imitate what snow actually looks like. That's not. It's
No,
not like you're
of
going to
course
get the
not.
same thing. You're
Dude,
not going to be
Ben,
like,
Up on Long
"Oh,
Island,
now
I
know
get
what
that.
it's like."
Fucking, I
Dude,
grew
Ben,
up on Long Island.
let me-
Now I know
let
what
me-
it's like to live in New York City.
Let me just imitate Ben. All right, you ready? PSA, guys. When it rains, it falls from the clouds in the sky, not the sky. Yeah, we fucking know, Ben. We know. It's not real snow in the snow globe. He's like, that's not real.
At
tell you
the
I
end of
didn't say that it
Krampus,
wasn't real.
the family
I
was
said it
not in
doesn't-
a snow globe,
It doesn't
really.
give you the same illusion.
Ugh. Snow is
Whatever, fuck
gross,
you.
dude. Fuck
Fuck
snow.
you, Dubs. Dude,
Fucking hate
snow
snow.
is
Hate snow.
snow is pretty to look at a distance, but it is a
No, it's
major
not.
inconvenience.
It's
Snow
blinding.
looks great in a postcard. On the first day of snow, when you poke your fucking head out of the hole you live in and you take a picture of your fucking yard and
Look
you're like,
how-
look at all the snow. That's the best part. I don't,
don't
have
think
to
I've ever
shovel it.
I don't think I've ever seen E-Dubs this disgusted on his face before. He just, I didn't know you hate snow this much,
I
dude.
fucking hate it, dude. Snow is so gay. I've been around it twice. I hate it. I'll never move up north. Fuck that. I'll live in Texas till I die. Even though it snowed here. I was like, fuck, damn it.
It's following me. It's
Luck-
following me.
Luckily, we closed everything. We closed the
Dude,
entire state when it
Texas
snows.
shuts down.
Yeah, or
when it's
everyone's-
fucking flurries,
dude, a flurry, and we're like,
do you
shut
like
it
snow
down.
cones?
You ever fuck with snow cones?
No, I'm a man, and I like cream in my ice. You know what I
Like
mean?
cream.
I like it creamed up.
Oh, where do
I
you want
like
me
it
to
creamed
put
up.
this cream?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a huge snow cone fan either.
They hurt
If
your
they don't
teeth.
have ice, it hurts your teeth. If they don't have ice cream
Sure.
as a option, I'm not. You can get your sugar dye water with your fucking
This.
ice.
I don't need my
Ooh, I
fucking
do like a nice. I do
popsicle.
like an icy though.
I don't need my popsicle
That's different.
fucking shredded. All right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just suck on it like
shred the,
the
roof
the
of
gay
your
boy
mouth.
I am.
Snow
Also, it's bland as fuck until you get to the melted bottom part, and then that just tastes like straight sugar. It
Yeah.
doesn't have anything else going for it. It's literally just like, oh, I guess I'm gonna get diabetes today.
It's like
Give me an ice cream.
it's like doing a bump, you know?
Give me an ice cream.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
I don't want to guess if I have
Give me an ice cream.
diabetes. I want to know I have diabetes. Give me the ice cream.
I want to know I have it.
I want to
Give me the ice
feel
cream.
I want to feel the
Give
first
me.
palpitation in my heart where there's something wrong.
I want to hear that.
You know?
Mm,
I want to be able to
correct.
recognize it in a bathroom at a little league stadium where the snow cones suck. You know what I mean? All I can think about is little league when I hear snow cone, dude. Those disgusting, fucking drippy, sticky
Yeah.
snow cones.
Terrible.
the
It's just
just
a terribly
fucking-
hot day.
All these
Paper
kids
cone
running
fucking-
around just covered in
Stickiness.
fucking sugar, and then they're like,
Sticky
no, there's
hands,
nowhere
man.
for them to
Sticky
wash their
hands.
hands. They just like, yo, they're cheating. The pitcher would be cheating if they pitched. You know what I mean? Because you can't put shit on your hands. He's gonna throw a mean
think that-
curve, dude. You know what I mean?
It's gonna have a little extra stick to it.
Dude, that thing's gonna hit
think
the
that's-
corner.
I don't think we could have ended this thing better if we tried. With that pitcher's gonna cheat.
Little league pitchers are cheaters.
little cheater. How many snow cones that pitcher have? All right.
Fucking sticky fingers.
The ump
Wasn't
goes
that your
and looks
fucking
at the little
character's
league
name in
players' hands.
D&D? Was Sticking Fingers? Sticky fingers.
It was butt finger.
Stitch it. His butt finger. Yep, that was the one.
one. Stinky fingers.
Stinky fingers.
We should
get D&D back up and going.
we should get it back up and going. We should. Let
We
me
should.
jam.
We should.
Maybe we should
fucking-
just
I'll
do
make
it
you a
for
fucking
fun
story.
and not try and record it so we don't have to worry about quality.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because I'd
Let's
like to
hang out.
play
Let's
it,
just hang out.
but I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking have to worry about people's mics and cameras and shit.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Unless we're getting new shit for the boys. But,
Sure.
I think we could have a lot of fun.
Well,
if
now
we
that
just do
this
it
is
with
smooth
us.
sailing, we can. I think we can. Well, we'll talk about this off mic. But yeah, now that
Yeah.
this is going better, we can be about that again. I'm down to do it offline too. We'll see what we get. It would be cool to have AJ be a DM. I think that would be interesting.
and then you and me run
Play
around.
those balls a little bit. Yeah, me and you run around.
Well, that's the thing. I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
I'm gonna run around with you. My character is just gonna be rather useless, or come in clutch when you guys need it.
This could
Like
be
if you
fun.
guys didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys didn't pick up an item. Fuck it, my character picked it up. Here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
fuck
just to keep the fucking story going and shit. It
Yeah,
don't
because
matter.
we'll
We're
get
here to have fun.
distracted so hard.
I plan on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right,
I fucking
do
plan
your
on
thing, Ben.
it.
Do your thing, Ben.
Yeah.
Do your thing, Ben.
What?
Do the
I-
thing.
I just wanted to be silly for a second. All right. It's our thing, really. It's like just check out the socials. You know where we're at. By the way, I ran that Facebook ad. Cost me a total of $68.
What?
Did not, by the way, did not gain. We gained one new follower. Didn't help with the views at all, but I did get a barrage of messages sent to me because every new follow we got on Facebook from that ad sent them a message, a direct message from the Facebook account it was automated that said, hey, thanks for the follow. Let me know how I can help you today. How can I better help you today? That's what it said. And
Oh
our
no.
kind of fans, by the way, our kind of fans, this is what I was getting response. You can't fucking help me. What are you going to help me with? What are you going to help me with? Honestly, pretty proud. I was proud of that. That's how
Beautiful.
that's the fan base we want. Honest to God, they were
Yeah.
grilling me, dude. They were grilling us, really, but they were
They were grilling
Well,
you,
You
Ben.
were right.
They
It
were-
was you.
Yeah.
the fuck can you help me with?
You
So I
paid
got to figure out how to turn
$70.
that off.
You paid $70 to get roasted by our
We
followers.
get roasted by randos. And so our Facebook account got up. But you know what, another big question I kept having, which boggles my mind, is, hey, where can I find your episodes? The fucking post was an episode. What are you talking about? The thing that you're commenting about is the way to find us. So apparently if you don't spell it out, people can't figure that shit out. So I'm not doing that again, but I have some other things up my sleeves that I'm gonna try when I get back from Vegas and don't have to fucking leave my house anymore. AJ's been doing some TikToks. Check us out on TikTok and of course Instagram as well, because we're gay. I've also been doing Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. I actually have been posting on that now. So I've been keeping up on that. And that's it for now. I got some other things cooking. I want to try to get some other things off the ground, but I want more time. So let your boy breathe after Vegas, and then we got some more shit to kind of cook up here. And I'm definitely going to watch a lot of Jason Statham movies this week, because now I'm kind of hard for that bald bastard.
Hey, you know what? You know what'd be kind of nice to post on our socials, Ben? Maybe what fucking movie we're watching. Maybe
You know what? That would be kind of cool.
Maybe just when you figure it out. We don't have to be on a schedule. Just when you figure it out, maybe let everyone know, including
That would be cool.
including me.
It
You know,
would be cool.
yeah.
Well, I need to be doing a lot more posts than just the episode, but I've been a little busy, but I'm going to be less busy, so it's going to be okay.
You as the fans, are you listening? Ben doesn't care about you.
I don't care about
Ben
you.
has priorities
I don't
like
care about
family,
you.
children, and jobs. Fuck
I
him.
work for the president of money. I am better than you. Okay? There are parades made out of me for me. Made out of me?
Made
There are
out of
parades
you.
made out
Oh
of me.
shit.
They make
Gross.
parades out of me.
Ben, they call that running a
I
train.
shit parades.
That's a train, not a
Shit
parade.
That's a train.
New character idea. A guy that shits parades.
Oh man.
It's parades, dude. That's fantastic. All right. This shit parade is over. I'm done with this bit.
Peace.